Hey y'all, it's Zack, the legal tech advisor here at Lawyerist. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Omnizant, a full service SEO and marketing agency specifically for lawyers. Recently, I sat down with Robert Schmid, the CEO of Omnizant, and discussed exactly what it is that sets their firm apart from some others. Have a listen and see what you think.
Sure. Hi, I'm Robert Schmid, CEO of Omnizant.
Hey, Robert, thanks for being with me today. I appreciate you taking the time to kind of give us a little bit more information about Omnizant. And I think the first question that I have really is, it's two questions. What sets Omnizant apart from the other people in this space? And we were talking earlier, and my second question is, what is Omnizant's ideal client? And you were telling me that's what sets you guys apart. So yeah, if you don't mind, kind of give me an idea of what y'all's ideal client is.
Sure. So one of the things that sets us apart is we work with law firms of all sizes. We work on a ground up web presence. So we want to meet the firm's needs.
Mm-hmm.
This ranges all firms from solos starting up to larger firms with more aggressive SEO needs.
Okay.
All of our websites are built on WordPress. So
Okay.
the basis of everything is establishing a web presence. We develop again in WordPress. All of our sites are responsive, secure, and ADA compliant. We
Mm-hmm.
built the WCAG 2.1, which we think is important now and becoming increasingly more important as we move forward.
Right.
As you probably know, 1 in 4 Americans suffer from a disability, and we want to make sure the website is accessible to everyone. It's a huge portion of the audience that isn't always accommodated and doesn't
Right.
always have access to every website. And in addition to certain issues with potential liability, it's also a good idea to make sure the website's accessible to them and you can reach your audience as a whole.
I think that's a great answer to the ideal client, because that actually kind of goes into the lawyer's ideal client as well. If you can't reach all your potential clients, then what are you doing with your marketing? But one of the things you had said is that you guys at Omniscient are more of a, you kind of have a broader reach. You do
Yep.
service the law firms that have.
Of course, visible to people searching for your services, but also those looking for the firm by name or by attorney names.
Right, right. So we're talking about having organic SEO on the website. Do you guys do paid searches and things like Facebook campaigns, Google ads, things like that?
Absolutely. So we do run paid search, Google Search Network, of
Mm-hmm.
course, paid social, really all forms of paid search down to geofencing and more advanced techniques. Um, we also run social media campaigns. So we really are a full service digital agency. We're going to
Right.
meet the needs of firms in all of their online marketing, not just the SEO, but really our strongest suit, I think, is our SEO.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a very content heavy approach. We have a team of attorney content writers.
Okay.
So you're getting really high quality content. You're able to work directly with those writers in many cases and really help them understand the voice the firm is looking for online. Um,
I think that goes into a thing that lawyers ask a lot of times is like, are you guys experienced really with law firms specifically?
sure, yeah. So we work exclusively with law firms. We've worked with over 1,000 law firms for more than a decade. So
Mm-hmm.
we're extremely experienced working with law firms, and we also have a really strong background in organic SEO. So when you say organic SEO, you're largely talking about Google, and
Mm-hmm.
Google, of course, continues to evolve, but they're really looking for the same thing they've always been looking for. And in recent years, they define this as expertise, authoritativeness, and trust.
Mm-hmm.
So providing that high quality content makes you a trustworthy source. It makes you more visible, and just growing your footprint in organic search and making sure you have good coverage for all the legal services you provide, all of your practice areas. It's it's going to get you traffic and it's going to be sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like a paid search where your ads will appear for as long as you're bidding and as long as you're actively spending. This is something sustainable. You're investing in your firm, you're investing in your domain. And we just really think there's a lot of value there that isn't found in other methods.
Well, and kind of two things with that. One, if you're investing in your firm, you're investing in your domain, and you guys are building on WordPress platforms, the lawyer owns their domain, and they can actually, this isn't proprietary software that you have to pull this information off or something like that. So you guys are allowing them to invest in their domain. What price point do you guys start at? You say, you kind of are able to help a wide variety of attorneys. Where are people looking if they're going for kind of like an entry level point?
Yeah. For an entry level point, we start at $199 a month. So that would include the website.
Mm-hmm.
That would be somewhat limited in terms of service. We think
Right.
it provides a great suite of foundational services. We're going to manage your Google My Business. We're going to set up your reporting. We're going to set up your tracking. So everything is done through Google Analytics.
Mm-hmm.
All of our clients get monthly reporting. So you're going to know exactly how people are finding your site, how your traffic's growing over time, how engagement with the site is changing. And as we get into more advanced SEO plans, you're going to learn exactly how many leads you're getting, the source of those leads. And that includes phone calls through a partnership with CallRail.
Okay. Well, thank you for kind of all this explanation. And if people want to know more about Omnizant, they can go to Omnizant.com and I'm sure set up what I imagine would be a free consultation with you guys and see some of y'all's work and all that. And if they want to know a little bit more from our perspective, they can obviously see you guys listed on our reviews. Robert, thanks for being with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to be here.